want to make a more serious video today about what some people are trying to call is child porn, which is anime lollies, okay? And I want to clear up that it's not child porn, okay? I get 15-year-old doesn't know what they're talking about type of shit. Some people feeling a type of way about the fact that I'm young, but I think my opinion is quite important in this because I've done a lot of the research, and obviously I'm one of the only people that have actually done research on this, because so many people seem to think that they're geniuses. Apparently, being a Lolic0n makes you a paedophile, because one dub accidentally translated it wrongly. And I think this is a big issue when some people have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. Saying Lolic0n is literally a pedo, though they're attracted to a childlike character, so I'd say that was one that they got right. And some people are really stupid, right? Because I get being a Lolic0n is kind of weird, but the actual meaning of a Lolic0n is someone that's attracted to an adult with childlike features, or that's the Japanese term. And in Japan, the age of consent is 13, which I get doesn't change much, but it's still important in the argument, the fact that the age of consent is 13. Also, when you look at it objectively, hentai and lolly hentai is very much legal, and there are many sites you can access it on Google. Child porn is not legal and can't be found anywhere. Also, a picture does not have to consent, okay? A picture can't consent because a 16-year-old in a hentai hasn't had 16 years of experience in real life. They aren't actually 16 years old, and they don't have the mentality of a 16-year-old. Therefore, it's not child porn of a 16-year-old. Also, they're not a real person, which means that you're not violating their rights, and they are very much... pictures can't consent, right? And there's also another issue I see people saying where lolly porn will cause paedophilia. And this argument seems just about as contrived and invalid as the video games cause violence argument. Because I'm pretty sure everybody in the world knows that's not true. Video games do not cause violence, and if you think they do, you might need to get checked up at a doctor. Because unless you're already off the scale, seeing something happen digitally doesn't make you want to do it in real life. And actually, for evidence, in Japan, the pedophilia rates and child rape cases decreased in the time that lolly hentai has become more popular. The graphs of popularity for searches show, and actual crime rates show, that pedophilia has decreased as lolly hentai has increased. And as someone that doesn't watch lolly hentai, I get that it's probably weird that I'm defending this, but I also find it a little weird that when I go on Twitter, I see people getting mad about the fact that some people make lolly hentai drawings because they draw stuff. It's like, I get that it's a bit weird, I get that it's a bit creepy, I get that it's not normal, I get that those people should probably get a little bit of help, but it doesn't make them pedophiles. It doesn't make them pedos. I get that it makes them weird, but it doesn't make someone a pedo to draw an image of someone that's a bit shorter that they want to make a certain age. Yeah, it's bloody creepy, of course. As a child, I find it extremely creepy, but the person isn't real, right? So it's not like you can actually punish someone for someone that's not real. If you could, I'm pretty sure Shadbase would have been in jail years ago, especially for some of his stuff like his Overwatch art that has children, I believe. And as I said, I don't watch lolly porn, but obviously I've skimmed past it on the internet. It's kind of hard not to when the internet is as it is today. But I think some people need to get themselves checked when the fact that a site like nhentai is accessible every single day, and they have a lolly tag that you can access. Hentai Haven used to have a lolly tag, but they had to remove it. But they haven't had to remove any of their lolly content, which should suggest that it's okay or not illegal. And in every country in the world, technically it's illegal because it doesn't depict a real human child, and an image can't consent, therefore no one's rights are being breached. So as far as I'm aware, watching lolly hentai doesn't make you a pedophile. If it did, I'm pretty sure that would be very stupid. You can't be arrested for looking at a drawing, can you? That just seems stupid. If you censor freedom of art, if you censor freedom of opinion, freedom of art, and freedom to look at art, like a drawing. If you're not allowed to look at a drawing, if you're not allowed to look at art, then that's just messed up, because art is a way of expressing yourself. It's basically the same as arresting someone for a thought crime. It shouldn't be illegal, and it isn't, because it doesn't depict a real minor. If it did depict a real minor, we'd have a bigger issue. But the fact that it doesn't depict a real minor child being violated, it's fine. It's not illegal. It doesn't make you a paedophile. And as I said before, paedophile rates go down because of lolly hentai, because, I don't know, it satisfies people that could have become a paedophile. But why does it matter as long as it benefits people, like decreasing the paedophilia rates? Why should it be considered a crime? Because if it's doing more good than bad, why should it be illegal? That just seems counterintuitive. To me, anyway. It seems counterintuitive to make something that's benefiting the world illegal. And if you're a sane human being, what you see online, like if you were to see the Christchurch shooting, if you were to see rape porn, murder porn, if you were to see someone get killed in a video game, it doesn't make you want to do that stuff. Same with movies. If you see someone get brutally murdered, like in Jason films where they get hatcheted in half, it doesn't make you want to go hatchet someone in half unless you're already mentally insane, unless you're already damaged in the head. Which means that some people could be considered a paedophile that have seen hentai, but the same can be considered for films, where some people could be considered murderers who like murder films. Obviously, there's some people that fit both categories, and I feel that a lot of people that see lolly hentai aren't pedophiles. They just have some sort of appeal to a petite looking character, which, I mean, as far as everyone's concerned, there is some sort of attractivity to a petite person. Not personally, obviously. That would be kind of creepy. Although I am a kid, so, 15-year-old person as I am, I'm pretty sure it doesn't make me a pedophile to like a cute petite person, as long as they're the same age as me or older. And people can have pure attraction to a cute looking petite person, and there is some sort of appeal for petite looking people. There is a market for it, because there's a market for everything. It's like Rule 34. If it exists, there's porn of it. There is a market for every single thing, and it doesn't make you a criminal because you're attracted to something that you're not proud to be attracted to. It makes you human, because everybody has thoughts and no one can control their thoughts. So why should people be punished for pleasuring themselves to something that doesn't harm anybody, like a drawing? It doesn't make any sense to punish someone for that. And I get that obviously people might ignore my opinion. Obviously this video might get a lot of hate, but if you actually think about it, it doesn't hurt anybody that there's a drawing, and crime rates have decreased because of it, which I get might suggest that pedophiles are in the market. But as long as they haven't committed the crime, they're not really a paedophile, are they? As long as they're not committing crimes, they're not pedophiles. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. That's my opinion, obviously. Opinion. Everything I've said in this video is opinion, except for the fact that crime rates have decreased because of lolly hentai increase. This is a very weird video for me to make, obviously, because as a human, I don't really like to discuss this topic. But I guess this is where I am at the internet, that I have to be one of the only people in the world to say this, because apparently nobody else can do any bloody research. Just think, it's insane that the FBI tried to make it illegal for this stuff. They failed, but they tried to make it illegal, and they tried to punish people for this stuff. And it's sad that a 15-year-old can think more logically than them. If you can see the crime rate decreasing because of it, and it's not hurting a real human, okay, so it fits into two categories. It decreases crime, it doesn't hurt anybody. What's the problem with it? I get that it's weird. I get people are weird if they have some sick pleasure to it. Or maybe it's not even a sick pleasure. Maybe they just have some sort of appeal for someone of that posterity, because someone of that posterity can be sort of cute, attractive. You get the idea. Why should someone be punished for what's the equivalent of a thought crime, or enjoying artwork in their own special way. Because people have different taste in art, people have different opinions, and no matter what your opinion is, as long as it's not hurting anybody and as long as it's not inherently causing any crimes or causing any problems, it should be legal. Because either all of it's okay or none of it's okay. It's like the N-word and swears. Either no swears are okay or all swears are okay. And with this situation, it's sort of like video games. It's like either all content that displays this sort of stuff is okay, or none of it is, because I'm pretty sure there's quite a few films out there that depict child pedophilia. Obviously they don't show it, but some sick people have jacked off to that stuff, which disgusts me. But it should go without saying that it has happened, and the film market doesn't get any criticism for it. People don't get called pedophiles for watching that film, do they? Because people enjoy themselves. Masturbation is healthy. That wish I never said that. But masturbation is healthy, right? As for young people, for adults alike, masturbation helps. It helps out, and it's not killing. It's not taking away lives. It's help. It helps a human. If a woman is allowed to masturbate, a man is allowed to masturbate. If it doesn't hurt anybody, which it doesn't, because I'm not even gonna say that. It doesn't hurt anybody, right? And it's healthy. It is healthy by all health guideline standards from the NHS and every other health company in the world, like the World Health Organization. Masturbation is considered healthy, right? So why is it then unhealthy to masturbate to something you like when you're not hurting anybody? Anyway, that's just my take on the situation. If you don't agree with it, I understand. I get that this is a weird topic to talk about, and I get that some people are going to find it weird that I'm discussing this, and I get that some people are going to disagree with my opinion, because my opinion is, as I said, an opinion. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my pedophile, not pedophile. I don't know. This is a video that I made because I saw a Twitter rant, but if you did watch to the end, thanks for watching. I hope I can get some of your opinions in the comments. I get it. Obviously, some people are going to disagree with me. We are all entitled to opinions, and I'd like to hear your opinions. So, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, which I don't know why you would, but, you know. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, dudes.